Hey guys, welcome back. The sun is out, and as soon as I saw the forecast for today, I thought that's it. It's the perfect day to film another masterclass. So I asked you guys on Instagram and other social media platforms, which masterclass would you like to see next? And I got my answer. So today I'm going to show you how to make the best paneer at home. And once you've seen this, I'm going to not just show you how to make it, but I'm going to give you little tips and tricks, and that's what these masterclasses are all about. Usual recipes are you do this, and it's ready. But masterclasses are I'm giving you little tips and tricks to make it perfectly at home, and anyone can do this. Not just, you don't have to be a kind of really experienced cook to be making this, and you'll be surprised how simple it is. Also, in the end, I'm going to give you a variation of how you can make it super exciting as well. So let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, and yeah, let's get the milk out of the fridge. First thing is that to make paneer, you really only need two things. One is milk and one is some sort of acid, so lemon juice or vinegar, and I'll tell you how to use either of them. But first thing is to use milk. Now with the milk, if you have to make paneer, you really have to use full fat milk. You really can't use skimmed milk or semi-skimmed milk because it needs the fat to make the paneer. So that is the first rule. Because I like you guys, I'm going to show you, I'm going to make two pans full of paneer. I'm going to make one with lemon juice, which is what I prefer, but a lot of people use vinegar as well. So I'm going to make another pan, and I'll show you that actually it works both ways, just to make it easier for you to understand. A liter of whole milk here. Another pan, I'm going to take another liter of milk. Okay, so I have got three pans. I've got 3 liters of milk, 1 liter in each pan. The second tip I have for you is I have put them all on high heat. They're not on the biggest hob, they're on the medium hobs, but they're on medium heat. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go anywhere. This is something that you really need to, it only takes a few minutes to make, so you can't really put them on the hob and just run away somewhere else. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, and I might make myself a cup of tea. But as it starts to heat up, I'm going to reduce the heat to kind of medium, low, towards low. I don't want it too hot then, because that is when I'm going to lower the heat and let it kind of gently warm up and come just to up to a boil. You can see that it's beginning to heat up, it's smoking up. That's when I will reduce the heat a little bit, and with the same here, it's kind of heating up quite nicely. So I'm just going to reduce the heat to low medium, and then let it kind of get to just before a boil. Now comes the part of actually splitting the milk. So I am using juice of 1 lemon for 1 paneer, and actually I am actually just going to juice this out in a small bowl. This is the juice of 1 whole lemon. I'm just going to very quickly sieve this out to get rid of any pips and just make it like nice and smooth basically. Otherwise all of this will go in the paneer, which is what we don't want. So another tip is always sieve the lemon or lime juice before using in the paneer. You can see now that it is not boiled yet, but it's very, very close to boiling. Just gonna give it a stir. I'm going to work with this pan first, and I'm going to use the lemon juice in this pan for the paneer. Do not another tip, do not be tempted to increase the heat at this point. So we've lowered the heat and we've made it low medium, but it's almost coming to a boil, not there yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the heat even more, just because I'm about to add the lemon juice. So when you're adding the lemon juice, make it the lowest heat possible. So the gas is on lowest heat and this is almost near the boil. I'm going to stir with one hand and add a little lemon juice at a time with the other hand. Do not add all of it because you might not need it, and you might need a bit more actually. Just very gently let it slowly kind of split the whey and the solids. There, can you see? It's look, it's splitting up already. So I'm just gonna guide it, add a bit more. What we are looking for is clearer liquid. Can you see the liquid is getting clearer? The solids are coming together. I don't think it needs any more. That's it. So I have still got left, but you don't want to add more than you need. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. You can see that the liquid is quite clear and it's watery rather than milky, and that's what we were looking for. So I have let it cook for another minute while I was adding the lemon juice. I'm not editing anything out. This is actually how it is, second by second. Now that it's at this stage, I'm going to turn the hob off. And I am going to let this sit for just 5 minutes. It really is quite important that you do this process on low heat, because otherwise that way you will actually get really nice soft paneer, which is how it should be. And the reason I am sharing how to make paneer from scratch is because I love paneer. I'm a Punjabi from the north of India, and we love paneer. My kids absolutely love paneer, and there are some times, and there are some of you who are all over the world. Thank you for joining me from all over the world, but where you can't find paneer, which I totally understand, which means that you shouldn't miss out on the paneer recipes really, which is why I want to show you how to make it at home so that you don't have to miss out on some delicious Indian paneer recipes. Moving on to the next pan, I am going to use some vinegar for this. For the vinegar, I'm just using a normal white vinegar, a tablespoon of that. Add a tablespoon of just tap water to this, and we can take it to the milk. And I'm going to slowly do the same thing, add a little, stir it before I add any more. Look, it started working. Yes, look at that. I think it needs that last bit actually. Whoa, beautiful. Look at that. So I'm just going to continue this for another 20 seconds. Look, it's all coming together really, really nicely. Has rested for 5 minutes. What I'm going to do is just add a cup of just normal tap water to this. We let it rest for 5 minutes. I let it rest for 5 minutes. And now it's time to strain it. So I have got these muslin cloths, which you can buy in kind of any shops really. I doubt that muslin cloth is not available anywhere. So I am using this muslin cloth and I'm going to take it to the sink. Make sure, another tip, make sure that you collect this water that is coming out of here, the whey from this paneer, because that is also full of nutrition. It's really good stuff. So I'm going to make some lentils for dinner tonight. If you are making some flatbreads, if you're making any bread, If you're making rice, if you're making, I don't know, any other curry and you need any sort of liquid, this is the liquid you could use for making that. Need a pan to collect the water. Then I'm going to place muslin on top. And I'm going to first strain the lemon paneer. At this point, I would recommend another tip is to actually just put some fresh water on top of this. The reason being that it will get rid of any lemony flavor that your paneer might still have, which is quite handy, to be honest. So get this out, strain a little bit more. I'm actually going to weigh how much paneer I got out of this so I can tell you guys. So that is looking good enough. Gonna place this bag on a plate, another plate on top, and just put something heavy. Use my pestle and mortar for this. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for an hour outside of the fridge, just on the side of my kitchen. And this is the liquid that you can use to cook some lentils or knead some dough. We have got the paneer here. Just like I said, the thing I put on pressing, it just fell. This was fine. This stupid thing just rolled off. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Okay, got something better. Yes. Like I mentioned, I prefer using the lemon method purely because I prefer, sometimes the vinegar, you can still taste it. It has got that slight note to it, which I don't like. So I prefer using lemon juice to make the paneer. Now is the time to show you an exciting twist on paneer. Because if you are making paneer at home, then you can make it exciting. So I'm going to show you a really lovely combination that you can make the paneer with. So here is the third pan of 1 liter milk. I'm just going to do the exact same thing and just going to put this on the heat to let warm up. While that is heating up, I am just going to prep a couple of things. So I'm just going to take a little bit of coriander. Just so much should be fine. I'm just going to give it a wash and also finely chop a couple of red fiery chilies. Just try and chop it very, very fine. A tiniest little piece of ginger. Chop this quite finely as well. Now coming close to a boil, and it's the right time to add this loveliness to the milk. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt. Stir this and mix it up. Let the flavors infuse. It's ready for a little bit of lemon juice at a time. Okay, time to turn the heat off. Adding a little bit of cool water to it. And you can see, because we've added so much stuff to it, the solids are so fine. And that is because it's not kind of just milk and lemon juice anymore. So here is the mix one, that's the vinegar one, and that's the lemon juice one. I will give it 1 hour before I move it to the fridge. Take the weights off and just put this on a clean dry plate and do the same with all of them. And now I'm going to leave it in the fridge for a good couple of hours to let it set completely. It has been 2 hours since I left the paneer in the fridge. Just want to say a couple of things to remember. That you can leave it just for an hour and then you could take the fabric off the paneer. Let me show you. So here is the rested set paneer. What you can do is take this off the fabric, out of the fabric, and then you can put this in a box or something, and then you can use it for up to 2 to 3 days. So this will last in the fridge for a good 3 days, I would say. Look at that. This one's the herby paneer. I must weigh and tell you how much these paneers weigh, just so you have an idea. When the recipe calls for a specific amount of paneer, then you should know how much this makes, shouldn't you? So all of this was 1 liter. The herb one is 160 grams. Oh, look at that. Proper old school homemade paneer. This is 160, it should be the same, but I'm still checking. Exactly the same. Right, so that's the paneer done. This is so exciting. Obviously, today for the first time, I don't have, let me try it for you moment in the video. But I really do hope that this masterclass was helpful. If you want to watch any specific recipe masterclass, please leave a comment, because otherwise I wouldn't know. But thank you for all those who asked for paneer. Hope this solves the problem. And if you can't find paneer and you watched one of my paneer videos, now you can make it at home. So simple. Oh, let me cut into one and show you how beautiful the paneer is. How lovely. So this has not been in the fridge overnight, so it should still be lovely and soft. Right, here is the paneer, which is with the lemon. Come on then, have a look at this. Just soft, beautiful, gorgeous paneer. How simple was that? Cubes of paneer. I've made the paneer. The next recipe I'm going to do, I promise, is going to be an absolutely delicious paneer recipe. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.